I'm Wayward, and this is Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath, 1.02 plus R16 on the map, of course, Tournament Odyssey. Looking today at a 1 versus 1 between DVMIR as the Black Hand, and that, of course, is the bottom left side, and to the top rightish side is OneVISION as the Black Hand. So, double Black Hand mirror. I guess not double Black Hand mirror, just regular old Black Hand mirror. Both players, of course, going to capture their respective Tiberium spikes at various places in the map, pushing out with this Confessor Cabal over here. Lots of Confessor Cabals scooting about for some scouting. OneVISION, not actually having yet sold off his Hand of Nod. Otherwise, fairly standard. There's that War Factory, of course, for continued production of harvesters. DVMIR. Gosh, I hope I said that right the first time. His name is DVMIR. DVMIR, I don't know how we're going to pronounce that. I'm just going to spell it, I guess, because it's all caps, like an acronym. But yeah, DVMIR did sell off. I just said I was going to spell it, then I said it. His Hand of Nod, of course. Actually moving out fairly early with it. No, just scooting it a tiny bit for some reason. Interesting. Oh, fancy. OneVISION coming out with a flame tank in response to this, like, one Confessor Cabal. So I guess we'll have to see if OneVISION tries to do something with the flame tank. Seems like it might be a bit of a waste if he doesn't. At least he's unpowering that Hand of Nod. But yeah, pushing out pretty aggressively, pretty early with that Conyard for that increased economy. Meanwhile, DVMIR, which I guess is what I'm going with now, has gone double War Factory into Scorpion. So if he's really aggressive with this, he can make something happen before this economy benefit starts kicking in. I am very shy. I don't know what OneVISION is doing right now. He's got a secret shrine. Let's see what he's probably doing. The flame upgrade.
Building.
Nope. Black Disciples.
We've got the rockets.
The cities of Nod will rise.
Don't exactly know what's going on with that, but excited to see. Bunch of bikes. Yeah, by all means, just let him go all the way in your base. Let's see, where are those tanks? It's like that shrine has gotten sold off. Moving way up to the field with that construction yard. And actually it looks like at this point OneVISION's kind of squandered that initial, kind of potential economy boost there. Also not going aggressive with the flame tank, actually trying to be sneaky with it now, but I'm wondering at this point if he's not going to just walk it into some tanks. Looks like these bikes have cleaned up at least one Scorpion. There are still a decent number of them and more coming out. So DVMIR is really kind of committing hard to this tier 1 sort of play. And I say that, but there's the Op Center, so what do I know? Meanwhile, OneVISION going with a pretty strong infantry push. I guess the Black Disciple in there and charged particle. What? I don't see no tech lab. So far, the only thing he's managed to do is damage but not destroy a turret. These shredder turrets are going to clean up this infantry push. I don't know what the thinking here was from OneVISION with that infantry push, but it certainly didn't work. DVMIR getting 3 shredder turrets out, including that third one after the infantry had been cleaned up. There we go. Kind of almost humorous, honestly. Meanwhile, it looks like there was a bike harass attempt. I don't know if any of these harvesters got killed, but the bikes certainly got cleaned up. Now, I will say that OneVision's strategy right now does concern me a little bit, and here's why. Because he's thrown away 2 different armies now. He's gotten rid of the bikes, he's lost his infantry, and that's going to be a problem if he keeps throwing infantry away, if he keeps throwing his armies away, and now he's just pathing through Tiberium just because. Attempted flame tank run by. The flame tank is gonna explode. So, nice attempt by DVMIR, but not gonna happen. But yeah, OneVision creating these disposable armies and throwing them away, that could be a problem if he loses, you know, two more armies about. And potentially pushing out as these tanks are coming in to this undefended flank. There are about 2 Scorpion tanks here. Looks like a 3rd coming out now, but they're fighting what, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, the pink tanks of OneVision are not gonna hold that too well. We do have a laser turret up here, probably another one coming. Jeez. Oh, wayward. Yeah, this match is really exciting. That's why I'm yawning. Sorry, I'm on like 4 hours of sleep. Hopefully this is still enjoyable in spite of that. Fighting all over the map. A couple of Scorpions being taken out, I think. The rest running away. And these people are very turret happy right now. Not just one turret, you're getting like 2 or 3 out of the time. Interestingly enough, these infantry are doing a pretty good job cleaning up the remaining Predator tanks. So that army's been whittled down, and now another infantry force coming in, doing much better than last time, managing to not substantially get crushed. A couple of them. We do have the charge part being over here. I love green laser effect. Nicely done. Let's see. We do have 2 Conyards. We do have tier 3. And this force does eventually get cleaned up. Meanwhile, this nasty little tactic with a flame tank coming over here to take out the residual income from the Tib spikes. Again, kind of an insult to injury sort of thing. DVMIR still going to War Factory production of Scorpions, which I think is going to be a decent army out. You know, on my Discord recently, someone was saying, not my Discord, a Discord that I'm contributing to, I guess, participating in, there was some discussion about defenses, and I'm going to show them this video where you get like 2 turrets and it just erases an army. But yeah, OneVision kind of going with the bare minimum required to produce units at this point. Just going now for his 3rd. Actually, both players look like going to fight over this as their 3rd. So it'll be interesting to see who wins that one. It looks like DVMIR is taking the point on that. Look at all these turrets. Pretty merciless. But yeah, I mean, so far turrets have kind of been the star of the show. This is a pretty significant force of Scorpions. I think, yeah, OneVision definitely has the larger force and is going to be able to clear out these green Scorpion tanks. But the Shredder turret, the upgraded Shredder turret, coming in at the last second to whittle down these blue tanks. Meanwhile, we had some sort of attack going on there. We had a laser turret versus turret battle going on. It looks like DVMIR is doing the smart thing. Actually, they're both doing the smart thing. Remains to be seen who's going to win. Although only 2 of these laser turrets can target the turret base, so let's see who wins out there. Oh, at the last second, distracted by the missile trooper. Nice. That's hilarious. Nothing new yet from OneVISION, continuing with the same infantry-heavy strategy. Both players in a bit of a pickle right now. Really feel like DVMIR is going to lose this particular engagement, and possibly this second Kanyard, and possibly also this refinery. So DVMIR looks like he's going to have to transition over to this field, although he did manage to steal a bit of Tiberium from it, so... Oh no, the turrets are coming back. This insane turret versus turret fight. What in blazes is this nonsense? This is just nonsense. The Kanyard, I think, is one of the main targets here. This is just craziness. I can't even tell you who's going to win. It looks like the turrets. There goes the Kanyard, but the crazy turrets of DVMIR are... No, they were... Essentially, I thought they were going to win, but now it's clear they're going to get taken out, which is not great for DVMIR, of course. Nicely done. The turrets really have been the star of this so far, haven't they? This is going to be the screech. This is going to be the shot here for the video. This crazy turret fight. Yeah, and then down goes the refinery. It's hilarious. I love it. So thank you, DVMIR and OneVISION, for giving me this particular experience, which is filling me with a lot of happiness. But yeah, just mass tanks right now from OneVISION. DVMIR now has migrated over to this other third. He does have 2 construction yards still. Not really anything in the way of units anymore, and this is exactly what I was worried was going to happen to OneVISION at first. But right now, OneVISION is doing the smart thing and continuing to produce massive numbers of Scorpion tanks, while DVMIR had opted for massive numbers of turrets. And now we see the downside to that, because right now OneVISION has this, an army that extends past one single screen, and DVMIR has like 4-ish tanks. That was a little off. But yeah, like half the number of tanks as the opponent. I don't understand why DVMIR is focusing on the shredder turret. I feel like the laser turret is designed to fight tanks. Now, with the upgrade, it actually does decent damage, but I still feel like the upgraded laser turret would be the better choice. Finally getting some tech there is OneVISION. Going to be able to, I think, probably come in here and crush this base, if not, at least put a lot of pressure on it, which, of course, is almost as good. DVMIR is still really behind in tank numbers, which is going to be a problem. Although OneVISION did split his tanks up a little bit to harass these harvesters, and that could cause him some problems, actually, because I don't know, I think he might have gotten all the harvesters, but his army is now in danger of evaporating. He's only got, like, what, 5 tanks here, and these last 5, 4, 3 now down here also being cleaned up, so... This is actually one of the things I love, by the way, so much about Command & Conquer, is the way the match can swing back and forth like this. Like, he went from being in a very dominant position to now at least kind of equivalent to his opponent, if not slightly behind. And DVMIR learning. It's delightful to see that, actually, pulling out some infantry of his own and giving OneVISION a bit of a piece of his own medicine, a bit of a taste of his own medicine. And these confessors with the black hand are, I guess that must have been from a sell-off, I guess. Tank number's still really high for OneVISION. I'd love to see some additional tech come out, but it's potential that it's just too costly at this point. We're getting to the later stages of the game. He's pretty much mined out here. There's not much Tiberium left in either of these nodes as well. I wonder what this MCV is for, why it's coming on down. Tank on tank action still. And this time, DVMIR has the advantage of numbers. We'll have to see if the turrets come out again. Excuse me. No turret at the moment. Potentially some stalled production here. We do have some uncertainty in outcome. It looks like DVMIR pulling back. OneVISION actually kind of got the better of that. Somehow. Oh yes, because the Harvester is very susceptible to flame tanks. Flame tank run by could be potent, but is really ill targeted, and it dies to some scorpions. DVMIR actually is on tier 3. I don't know why he hasn't produced a single avatar at up to this point. I feel like that would be a good answer to the scorpion tanks, but I mean, I guess you need a couple. You know. There's a kind of a critical mass you'll need to reach before it's really like the correct answer. Some power plants going down. Not the worst thing in the world, but not ideal. Oh, actually the EMP control center has been captured by DVMIR and is going to be taken out by OneVISION. Okay, let's see. Nothing much going on there. Nothing much going on there. Nothing much going on there either. OneVISION just hanging on to proudly not owning any tech. It's still all just tank spam. Meanwhile, DVMIR has a Redeemer. How? Of course I would miss this. Did not see that facility come out at all. A little bit of harvesting going on here is not going to be the worst thing in the world. Certainly not the best, because this field is pretty empty. Redeemer, potentially a major game changer for DVMIR. That's what we're going to call a scale tipper. Oh, if these tanks only knew they had a prime target right here. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. Don't send that against those tanks. There's 30 tanks or something. I really question what OneVISION is trying to do right now. He's not trying to tech. He doesn't seem to have a substantial advantage. Oh no. DVMIR gonna be able to, I think, just completely take out all of this infrastructure. War factory not even being sold off. The other one dying as well without being sold off. Yeah. OneVISION does respond, but a little too late to save his factories, and now he's going to have to replace those. Also, the Harvester's not moving. DVMIR, sorry. OneVISION operating off of only a single single Kanyard right now. DVMIR kind of pulling it back with this little force here of infantry and redeemer, and tanks and infantry over here. That's actually a significant infantry force at this point. So OneVISION going to make some progress here, but once these units come up, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Probably going to go really badly for OneVISION. These tank numbers getting dangerously low while the Redeemer and other infantry come up north, and there's not a lot here to stop a Redeemer, honestly. OneVISION doing a great job at losing all his tanks right now. I think a bit of lack of focus, trying to kind of have his cake and eat it too by harassing and fighting the other army. So not the best idea. And DVMIR now doing the smart thing and just pushing north to. Meanwhile, DVMIR is pushing back while the rest of this army gets cleaned up, but honestly, DVMIR is making a victory march across OneVISION over here. There's not enough resources, I think, to build up anything substantial. And these guys are pretty slow right now. I'm not even sure they can get across the map in time to stop this from happening. I think the wise move at this point, if you can afford to do it, is to just sell this stuff off. Yeah, I think the turret spam was nice, but I feel like it's had its day. A single shredder turret is not going to stop all of these infantry. Yeah, the Redeemer is a big stumbling block for OneVISION at best. This army is getting ready to clean up the rest of this infrastructure, and yeah, OneVISION in a bit of trouble, I would say.
Low power. Unit under attack. Our base is under attack.
And there it is. OneVISION drops out. DVMIR gets the win. Black Hand has defeated Black Hand. Really fun game. A lot of back and forth. A lot of fun nod play with the tank run-bys and all the crazy infantry and good times. Anyway, I'm Wayward, and this has been Command & Conquer 3: Kane's Wrath. Thanks for watching.